straight win. And while LeBron James scored 33 points to help the Lakers win their 4th straight game. So, Shady, who will go further in the playoffs? The Lakers or the Warriors?
I think I was born for basketball. Look at me.
I don't see no spin.
I went with the Warriors. Yeah.
Oh.
Did y'all see Steph last night?
Yeah.
Because we still waiting for Luka to show up. Because Jimmy showed up, right? Because the thing with Jimmy is he don't have to show up by scoring the ball. Yeah. I watched this man yesterday guard from the 1 position all the way to the 4. From 6'3" point guard all the way to a 6'10" power forward. I watched it, though. You talk about making the right passes, making the right plays, pushing the tempo. When Steph takes a break, having another leader on the court, that's all they missed. That's all they needed. Now they got that. And one of our biggest players is not playing, in Kuminga. All I'm saying, listen, I don't want to say that we're going to win the championship right now, but we are on the right path. And then you add in, like, simple things. Okay, Quentin Post, brother from Boston College, shoot the tray ball. That's what he does, right? And it's like,
stretch big.
The Warriors are the best part about the Warriors is, like, getting players that fit into the scheme. Because I don't think Quentin could play on any other team. But for the Warriors, passing, cutting, pick and roll, open spot up, 3-ball shooter, that's what we got. Steve Kerr, man, listen, I ain't gonna brag about Steve Kerr. Y'all know what he does. So all I want to say is, yes, I think the Lakers are doing well. But the Warriors, you better watch out. Because we will make that 4th seed.
What?
Yeah, because I keep hearing playing this. I'm like, playing? Okay, all right, you keep laughing. Okay.
Lakers have won 14 of their last 7.
I'm going to see you in a couple of weeks, brother.
I don't know. I mean, look, mine is Lakers. I like the Lakers. I like what they're doing with their big 3. Look, Luka, Austin Reeves, LeBron, you need a closer in the playoffs. They have 3. They have 3. Austin Reeves has shown he can create with the ball. He can make shots. He can play.
Austin Reeves a closer?
When he needs to be, he can be.
Shame
Even
on
if it's
you.
for one game.
It's your fault.
Even if it's
you
for
the
one
basketball
game.
expert, and you let him to say that, and you ain't seen him make a facial expression.
I think so.
Not a mannequin.
Not a mannequin.
Give him a rock, bro.
Look, I do like the way the Lakers are playing, and quite honestly, what proved to me that they were legit more probably than I thought so was the game against Denver when they beat Joker and beat him up. Joker had 12 points that game. I think he had a bunch of turnovers. Their defense is what really stands out. We know they all can score. LeBron has season-high rebounds last night, right? We all know they can score, but they are playing good defense. I said it before. The last 17 games, they rank 2nd in the NBA in opponent points per game. They're playing good defense. Now, I do agree with Shady. Earlier in the week, we said, hey, the one Achilles heel could be a big. They don't really have a big right now, but they're playing defense. I know Slick Rick was talking about transition defense. They got to get better at that. No one's really done it. The way they're playing right now with the confidence level they have, I feel good about the Lakers. I know the Warriors, Jimmy Bucket's been amazing, 6-1, 7-1 since he's been there. I don't know if they can keep it up.
You said transition defense, right?
Yeah.
You know what the Warriors do?
What?
We run. You know that.
Yeah.
Jimmy Buckets will help for sure.
This was a tough question, though, it was.
It is.
Because both of these teams have really good players. They just added really good pieces, and they both rolling right now.
Yeah.
Right? Whether you're playing good basketball, whether you're scoring 56 points, whatever, they are both rolling right now. But if you ask me, I got to go Warriors.
Oh, Jay Jones.
I got to go Warriors. And I'm going Warriors because we do keep speaking on defense, because we do know that what both these teams can do with Jimmy Buckets and Steph Curry and LeBron and Luka, they can score. So we keep on bringing defense. What team playing better defense right now?
Lakers are playing pretty good defense.
But the Warriors are playing better defense right now.
And they always have.
And you got a better defensive player in Jimmy Butler than you do Luka. And both these teams could score. And then you have a coach that has been there more. Then you have a coach that has been to the finals and won finals. You don't have that with J.J. Redick. Even though he's doing a good job, he has not shown that he can take a team there. Steve Kerr has. You give the edge to coaching and me to Steve Kerr, right? I give the edge to defense in the Warriors because they are playing better defense. And then both these teams can score the basketball. So right now, they both are playing at a very hot level. But I got to go with the Warriors. I like what the Warriors are doing right now. Even without Kuminga, when you get another defensive player and another guy that can score one-on-one, kind of like y'all keep talking about Austin Reeves, my man Kuminga could get a bucket on his own, too, and go to work. And you don't have him on the basketball court. So I'm going to say the Bay Area goes.
Can't be 3 versus 1. You got to go
do, Slick?
You got to even it out.
What makes this so difficult is I believe that no matter who we're talking about in the Western Conference, that matchups are going to decide who ends up being there. Who you see and when you see them is going to determine who the last team standing in the Western Conference is. but I am going to lean Lakers because of, and you make, James, you bring up a great point about the Steve Kerr advantage. This is going to be J.J. Redick's first time coaching a playoff team, and I think he's done an admirable job for a first-year head coach.
Yes,
but postseason is a different thing. And Steve Kerr, as much, I'll tell you guys, in the Bay Area, Steve gets a lot of criticism.
Yes, he does.
They have a lot of questions. Like,
oh, yeah.
That dude pulls the strings.
Interesting.
The right strings so often, so consistently, he really does not get what he deserves because this team is kind of a mixed bag. To your point, Shady, like, they're the only team that could take these. You're taking a second-round pick like Quentin Post, and he's suddenly a factor. But that's the drawback for me. When I look at all the pieces that the Lakers would be relying on in the postseason, they all have playoff experience. And you're looking at a guy like Quentin Post who's going to have to be a factor for them, right? This is going to be the first time that he's seen the postseason.
I think it's easier to gel in a system with Steve Kerr and Draymond Green and Jimmy Butler and Steph Curry than it is to play with, I think, Luka and LeBron. I mean, do you agree with what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you.
And another thing is, everybody loves to talk about, like, the shooting and the offense and this and that with the Warriors. When the Warriors were a great team, when they played defense.
Yeah.
How many teams you know can play small ball and still compete with them dudes? Last night, do you know when they tipped the ball off, do you know who was playing center, ladies and gentlemen? Draymond Green. Draymond Green is 6'6", right?
Yeah.
You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's been going on for the last couple of games. Listen, I hear what y'all saying, but when we get Kuminga back, because, like, the Warriors are a team like there's no egos, right? Steph Curry had 56 points. Everybody else had, like, I think Post had, like, 18, and other guys had, like, 6, 7, maybe 8 points. I think Draymond had, like, 10. Nobody really scored, and everybody was still happy and excited because they just want to win. Gary Payton Jr., he don't get enough credit. It's guys like that can go to the Warriors and be solid because he's going to play with effort, going to play with heart, going to play with defense. They had a lot of guys like that. I'm just telling y'all, I've seen it happen before. In 2022, nobody had the Warriors win no championship. Oh, come on.
No.
But when you have that winner DNA, that's why when Draymond say, hey, we going back to the championship, and everybody's laughing. But a guy like that who's dedicated and seen it before, he knows what a championship team looks like. And we have
Can
it.
I ask Slick a question real quick before you go?
We have that thing.
Right now, Slick, early edge, if they played each other in the
I was
playoffs.
just about to ask
Early
that.
edge, who you taking?
That's the 5
And
series.
why would you take that?
Is Kuminga playing or he's not?
No, Kuminga's there.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Everybody's healthy.
I was just going to
Oh,
ask
it's an easy one. Take your time. It's an easy one now.
No, I'd still have to lean Lakers.
Yeah.
Because I just think there's some matchups that they've got issues with. So who are you going to put on LeBron? Who are you going to put on Luka?
So you
got
put Jimmy on
Draymond and
Luka?
Jimmy Butler matching up with those two guys, and now I've got Dorian Finney-Smith, and I got some guys that I can make things a little difficult on Steph. And then you got Moses Moody, who's starting at 2.
He plays good defense, too.
He gives good defense, but what am I getting from him offensively? So
He shut up. Moody shoots the ball extremely well. And then another thing with our offense, like, this is the reason why when you look at Luka and LeBron, they have to get everybody involved. When you watch the Warriors offense, it's so much backdoor cuts and movement that I don't have to get you involved because this is our offense.
Yes.
So now when Steph Curry's coming around the bend for the 3-ball and he does it, and a guy that's sending the pick cuts the back door, he's open because, man, you know this, man.
No, but this is
Come on now.
Honestly, this is what the challenge is, and I kind of love the question, and we're throwing things against the wall to see if they stick. Is the fact of the matter is you have 2 huge pieces that have been added to each of these teams, and Luka Doncic and Jimmy Butler, and we got a half dozen games.
No doubt.
Like we need to let it breathe a little bit, right? We need to see where it goes. But I'm going to give the early edge to the Lakers. All right, coming up, Travis Hunter wants to be a two-way star in the NFL.